Welcome to my YouTube channel GeneralMind. Today our topic is about early brain growth, the foundation of intelligence. The journey of brain development begins just 3 weeks after conception, when a small cluster of cells starts forming the neural tube, the structure that will eventually become the brain and spinal cord. Rapid neuron formation. By the 5th week of pregnancy, the brain starts producing neurons, the nerve cells responsible for carrying information. During the peak of prenatal development, an estimated 250,000 new neurons form every minute. By the time a baby is born, the brain already contains about 100 billion neurons, nearly the same number as an adult brain. However, what makes a baby's brain special isn't just the number of neurons, it's the connections between them. These connections, called synapses, form as neurons reach out to communicate with each other. This process, known as synaptogenesis, lays the foundation for all thought, emotion, and behavior. Building the neural network. In the first few years of life, the brain creates more synapses than it needs, up to 1,000 trillion connections by age 3. This overproduction ensures flexibility and adaptability, allowing the brain to respond to any environment. But over time, the brain refines itself through a process called synaptic pruning, eliminating weak or unused connections and strengthening the ones that are most active. This use it or lose it principle means that early experiences, touch, language, love, and exploration directly shape the structure of the developing brain. The role of care and environment. A nurturing environment plays a crucial role. When a baby receives affection, eye contact, and comfort, the brain releases oxytocin and dopamine, chemicals that promote emotional bonding and healthy neural growth. On the other hand, chronic stress or neglect can trigger the release of cortisol, a stress hormone that, if prolonged, can interfere with normal brain development, especially in regions responsible for memory and emotional regulation. Why it matters. The architecture built during these first years determines how efficiently the brain processes information for the rest of life. Strong early connections support language, learning, emotional balance, and problem solving, while negative or deprived environments can delay cognitive growth. The role of experience. How life shapes the brain. While genetics provide the blueprint for the brain, experience is the builder. Every sound a baby hears, every face they see, and every emotion they feel shapes the physical structure and wiring of their brain. Neuroscientists often say the brain is built through experience. Experience-dependent development. From birth, the brain's neural circuits are shaped by two types of experiences. Experience-expectant development. These are experiences that every human brain expects to receive early in life, such as visual input, language, sounds, and physical touch. The brain is programmed to use these inputs to build essential neural pathways. Example: if a baby never sees light during early development, the visual cortex will not form properly. Experience-dependent development. These are unique, individual experiences that refine the brain's wiring based on personal environment, like learning a musical instrument, a language, or a social skill. These experiences make each person's brain unique. The emotional brain. Emotional experiences are among the strongest forces shaping early brain development. When a child feels loved, comforted, and safe, their brain releases oxytocin and serotonin, which strengthen connections in the limbic system, the region responsible for emotion and memory. Conversely, constant fear or stress elevates cortisol, which can impair the hippocampus, memory center, and prefrontal cortex, decision-making and self-control. The power of communication. Language exposure is another major experience-based factor. Babies begin recognizing sounds in the womb, and by age 3, their vocabulary is strongly linked to how much parents or caregivers talk to them. Frequent interaction, talking, singing, reading helps strengthen neural pathways related to speech, memory, and reasoning. Play, exploration, and learning. Play is not just fun, it's essential for brain growth. Through play, children experiment, solve problems, and learn to manage emotions. Each new experience stimulates synaptic growth in areas responsible for coordination, planning, and creativity. Exploration encourages the release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, reinforcing curiosity and motivation, key traits for lifelong learning. Sensitive periods. The brain has sensitive periods, windows of time when it is especially ready to learn certain skills. For example, vision develops best in the first year. Language foundations are strongest before age 6. Emotional regulation patterns are set during early childhood. After these periods, the brain can still learn, but it takes more effort. This is why early stimulation, love, and learning are vital. The takeaway: every moment of interaction, a smile, a word, a song, or a touch leaves a physical imprint on the brain. Experiences don't just teach us, they build us. The teenage brain rewiring for adulthood adolescence is one of the most transformative stages of brain development. Between the ages of 12 and 25, the brain undergoes massive structural and chemical changes reshaping itself for adulthood. It's a time of emotional highs, risk-taking, deep learning, and identity formation, all driven by the powerful rewiring happening inside the skull, the prefrontal cortex, still under construction. The prefrontal cortex, located right behind the forehead, is the brain's executive center. It handles planning, decision-making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. In teenagers, this region is still developing, which explains why teens may act impulsively, take risks without thinking of consequences, struggle with time management, or experience strong emotions that seem hard to control. Full maturity of the prefrontal cortex doesn't occur until around age 25, meaning that adolescent brains are wired more for exploration and learning than for caution and logic. The limbic system, the emotional engine. While the prefrontal cortex matures slowly, the limbic system, especially the amygdala, is fully active during the teenage years. This system processes emotions, rewards, and social signals. The imbalance between a powerful emotional center and a still developing control center makes teenagers more sensitive to emotional highs and lows, peer influence, pleasure, and reward-seeking behaviors. This is why social validation and belonging feel so intensely important during adolescence. The dopamine surge. Teen brains experience higher dopamine activity, the chemical linked to motivation, pleasure, and reward. This makes teens more eager to seek new experiences, try risky behaviors, and chase excitement. Although this can lead to impulsive decisions, it also fuels creativity, curiosity, and learning, essential traits for growth and independence. Synaptic pruning. Out with the old, in with the strong. Just like in early childhood, the teenage brain goes through another major round of synaptic pruning. Connections that are used frequently are strengthened, while unused ones are trimmed away. This process makes the brain more efficient, but also means that habits, skills, and emotional patterns formed during adolescence can become deeply ingrained. Healthy habits like reading, exercise, or learning new skills literally sculpt the brain for adult success. The role of sleep. Teenagers need around 8–10 hours of sleep per night, but hormonal changes often shift their sleep cycles later. Sleep is critical during this phase because it's when the brain consolidates learning, strengthens memory, and supports emotional regulation. Chronic sleep deprivation can harm concentration, mood, and decision-making. The takeaway: the teenage brain isn't broken, it's under renovation. This is a stage of extraordinary growth, creativity, and adaptability. With the right balance of guidance, patience, and positive experiences, teens develop the emotional intelligence, reasoning, and resilience needed for adult life. Adult brain plasticity, the brain that never stops changing. For decades, scientists believed that once we reached adulthood, our brains stopped growing and changing, but modern neuroscience has completely rewritten that idea. Today, we know that the adult brain remains plastic, meaning it can adapt, rewire, and even heal throughout life. This ability, called neuroplasticity, is one of the brain's most remarkable features. What is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's capacity to reorganize its structure, connections, and functions in response to new experiences, learning, or injury. Every time we think, move, or feel, neurons communicate through tiny electrical impulses. When certain connections are used frequently, they become stronger and faster, forming what scientists call neural pathways. In simple terms, what you practice, you strengthen. This is why repetition is so powerful, whether learning a new language, playing an instrument, or building a habit. Structural vs. functional plasticity. Neuroplasticity works on two levels. Structural plasticity: the brain physically changes its shape and connections. For example, the hippocampus, the area involved in memory, can grow new neurons, a process called neurogenesis, in response to mental exercise and physical activity. Functional plasticity: the brain reallocates functions to different areas when needed. For example, after a stroke, undamaged regions can take over speech or movement functions through retraining and therapy. The role of learning and experience. Learning something new literally reshapes the brain. Studies using MRI scans show that taxi drivers in London have a larger hippocampus spatial memory center due to memorizing city routes. Similarly, musicians develop stronger neural connections in auditory and motor areas, while bilinguals build more efficient communication pathways between the brain's hemispheres. Every new skill, from learning to cook to mastering a language, builds new connections and strengthens existing ones. The impact of exercise and lifestyle. Physical activity is one of the most powerful stimulants for brain plasticity. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, boosts oxygen supply, and releases brain-derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, a protein that supports neuron growth and survival. Sleep, diet, and social interaction also play major roles in keeping neural networks healthy and adaptable. Changing habits and thought patterns. The brain's adaptability doesn't stop at learning, it also applies to behavior and emotion. Through cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and mindfulness, people can rewire negative thought patterns, forming new pathways that promote calmness, focus, and emotional balance. Even trauma recovery relies heavily on the brain's ability to relearn safety and trust through new experiences, neuroplasticity, and aging. Although the brain becomes less flexible with age, it never completely loses its ability to change. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities, socializing, exercising, and maintaining curiosity all help preserve memory and prevent cognitive decline. In fact, adults who continue learning new skills can even delay the effects of aging. On the brain by building what neuroscientists call cognitive reserve extraneural connections that compensate for age-related loss. The takeaway: the adult brain is not fixed, it's alive, adaptable, and capable of remarkable growth. Every thought you think, habit you form, and experience you live reshapes your brain's structure. In other words, you can literally train your brain at any age to become stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye bye.